I visited 3 acupuncture schools in 1 year. Join me as I share about my experiences. The first school I visited was Colorado Chinese Medicine University in Denver, Colorado. So I visited this school in January of this year. My general impression of the school is that it is a older, more laid-back school, and they're located in a beautiful part of Denver. They do have a beautiful herbal pharmacy, and the building that they're in is this quaint old building in downtown. This school is particularly known for being the oldest traditional Chinese medicine school in Colorado. They also have the ability for students to earn a dual master's and doctorate degree. Denver is considered to be a gateway to the mountains, so if you're a big mountaineering kind of person and you love the outdoors, Denver is a real hotspot for that. But also, if you're a city lover, Denver is a big city and has all the big city things to offer. The second school that I visited this year was in March, and that was Yosan University in LA, California. And my first impression of the whole place was that it was a very professional, thriving, well-supported school there in LA, and it's really close to the beach. It's in a lovely place. The school has lots of good connections in the area, so they're able to connect students with lots of local clinics, and they're even integrated into some of the Western clinics. This particular school is known for its emphasis on teaching Qigong throughout the entirety of the program. So most schools only teach Qigong for a semester here, a semester there, kind of slowly developing the skills. But Yosan really wants their students to be able to utilize Qigong throughout the whole program, starting from the very beginning, every single semester, so that they can really develop a method for coping with stress and just general overall vitality as they progress through school. This school is also known for having a pretty good balance between holding to the more traditional aspects of Chinese medicine and then also pushing forward and integrating into Western medicine. The area, as I said before, it's in LA, so it's obviously that big city LA feel, and for some people, they really love that. For me, that was really hard. I loved the school, but the location was really challenging. I've never lived in such a huge city as LA, and the traffic and just everything about huge city was a bit overwhelming. But the people who do live there seem to enjoy it, and it's in an especially great location in LA. It's only a few blocks away from the beach. It's beautiful. That does, however, make the area a little bit more expensive in rent. So if you're looking to save money on rent, you'd probably have to move out a little bit further and drive further into school. That's just something to consider. So the third school I visited, which was only like 2 weeks ago for me, was Dragon Rise's College of Oriental Medicine. They're located in Bradenton, Florida, outside of Tampa and Sarasota. The main reason I went to see them is because, at least as of right now, they're the first and only school in the nation that is offering some kind of hybrid program for Chinese medicine to where students don't have to live near campus all of the time. So I was really interested in that, and that's definitely something that they're known for now. The hybrid program's really growing. I sat in on a class of brand new students who had just started this semester, and there were about 8 students in class, which is pretty average for a Chinese medicine school. But then they had 15 that were virtual online also present in that class. Overall, I would say the students did seem to be very happy and professional, and all of them seem to be really enjoying their experience so far. This school actually, their main campus used to be in Gainesville, Florida, and they do still have that operating a little bit, but they are having a lot more success in Bradenton. It's a really growing area, and a lot of people are moving to that area, to Sarasota, which is right next to it. And so they're putting a lot more focus on their Bradenton campus. So Dragon Rises is particularly known for its founder, who is Dr. Hammer, and he was actually a doctor well, actually a medical doctor who was really focused on psychology and mental health. And so this school incorporates a lot of mental health components into their program. And then the other big thing that the school's known for, which is what the founder was also known for, was his advanced pulse diagnosis technique. So if you're familiar with Chinese medicine, you use the wrist, the radial pulse, to determine what areas of the body are weak and what are strong, what needs some more attention. This school just goes really probably a few extra steps further in teaching students how to really use that pulse diagnosis in giving their patients the best care possible. Like I said, this school is located in Bradenton. They do still show up as having a Gainesville campus, but that is phasing out. And it is, of course, just a few minutes from the beach, which is amazing. Florida has so many beaches. And Sarasota is a really up and coming area that is attracting lots of really neat people. Overall, I really enjoyed this school and thought highly of it, really enjoyed talking with the students there and could see a lot of potential. To summarize, I want to say that choosing a Chinese medicine school is really hard. And this is mostly because there aren't a ton of them in the country. Most of them are on the East and West coasts, with a few scattered throughout the central US. Most people have to move to school in order to attend. And so it's a big decision. And also, if you have to move to attend, that means you also have to pay travel fees and everything in order to visit those schools. So it's a hard decision. And I just want to acknowledge that. And also, Chinese medicine school is expensive in general, no matter where you go. So it's a big decision financially, making sure that you have everything in order and also knowing what the cost of living expenses is going to be for the area of the school that you choose to live in. So there's the question of why visit first. I feel like that kind of goes without saying, because choosing this school is a big deal. You're going to be there for about 3.5, 4 years. It's going to be a big part of your life. So to me, it's important to go there and see what the general vibe is. It's important to talk to the students and teachers to see what they have to say, if they're enjoying their experience there, if they recommend it to other people. And it's also important to check out the local area, because like I said about Yosan, I loved the school there. I wouldn't have necessarily known that unless I visited, but the area that it's in, LA, I would have a hard time living in that area. So that's good information that I gleaned by visiting, and it can factor into my decision making. As for me, I'm still seeing how things develop, and I don't know what my decision's going to be yet. Still working on a lot of logistics, but I hope you'll stay tuned with me on my journey. I'm really excited to keep pressing forward and see what comes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Do it for the chickens.